Say it in comments. Say it in comments.
You're listening to Say It in Comment, where we talk about it all, not just Dungeons & Dragons. I'm AJ Cannon.
Seth Templin.
Tyrell Merle.
Anthony Tate.
Yeah. Good job. No rehearsal. This episode is obviously brought to you by Tiger Skull RPG. I forgot to talk to him today, so I don't know if there's any announcements coming up. But go check him out at TigerSkullRPG.com and use our code Commoners30 for 30% off everything in the store. Go follow him on Instagram, see everything they got going on. And Alex, you're a talented guy. We appreciate you sticking with us. Also, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, the socials, at The Commoners Official and twitch.tv/commoners@D&D. We stream most Mondays and Fridays at 7 o'clock. But if you follow us on social media, you'll know when we're streaming. But go give us a follow on there. Been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight.
To everyone's hatred but mine.
I like the camaraderie. I like being with the boys, trying to win. It's very challenging.
If I could give you my account with all my perks undone, and I could just build something for you,
help me.
It would. It does. It really does.
I'm not very good at the game.
Nah, you don't have to be very good at the game. I'm telling you, the perks is all that matters.
I take too many risks. I try to finish gens with the killer right there, but the deal for me is like, okay, we go on rolls where we do really well.
Yeah.
And I think the game is bad about pairing you up with people that are your skill level.
No, I think
because every now and then you play with somebody that is just like, what is going on? You can't do anything because it's an elite player.
Now, I will say, I don't know if because it's hard because you never know who you're getting matched up with.
The matchmaking is not balanced, and I think the seasons are like, don't they change pretty? It's like a month, like.
Yeah, 13th to the 13th. Yeah.
The 13th of every month it changes. Yep. So I think when that happens it resets, because I remember last time
playing really hard
before the last update we were winning a lot. Mm-hmm. And then right after the update happened, there's like killers I've never seen. Right. They're doing crazy stuff I've never seen.
Because they're trying to climb back up the ranks.
Yeah.
Yeah, possible.
And it hasn't balanced everybody back out yet. Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about that, because I wasn't done plugging. Yeah, I was not plugging. Yeah, follow us on Twitch, follow us on Instagram, and Tiger Skull RPG. With that, I wanted to bring something up. I think I talked to you about this.
I don't know.
I got to give it to Tyrell. I haven't even mentioned it to Tyrell.
Okay,
so this is what I'm thinking, Tyrell. I want some content from you.
From me?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to help you do it, but it's something that you would be good at, and I think this would be a cool thing. So,
yeah.
Monster Mondays.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want to do is on our social medias, and it doesn't have to be every Monday, but if we could just sit down and record a few of these, what if we did like a featured monster on Mondays? Because you like that stuff. You've got all the creature codexes and crap. Pick a character. We'll sit down and kind of do a little theatric thing where you talk about it, and just like a 1 minute overview.
Have you seen Steely Sam?
Yes.
I think this.
You want to do like the ecology and the
just like a quick lore thing and like highlight what they're good at, and we'll just do it in a like. I wish we could do it where
it's really.
I wish I could do green screen. I need to maybe figure out if I can make it like look like you're in like a English library or something and crackling fire, and you're sitting there.
When you get him a
Monster
robe,
Monday with Tyrell Merle.
A red robe, smoking jacket,
yeah. And you're like, because you've got such a good voice, and I think if you played it up a little bit, would you be interested in doing that?
Have his hair combed over, buy a pipe.
Yeah, and I think it wouldn't be a lot of film. I don't think you'd be on camera that much. Maybe just for a little intro, and then I'll like show pictures from the book and stuff like that of the thing, just with you voicing it over.
And here's how you start every video, okay? You're reading like the monster manual, and then you just go
slam it shut.
Oh, hello, and then you shut it,
and just play like kind of some eerie music.
Yeah.
Well, depending on the creature, I mean, you could do all sorts of different things.
Yeah. See, now the wheels are
already
turning. The
thinking.
wheels are
He's
turning.
He's in. He's in.
He's bought in.
Okay, Ty, here's what I want you to do. I want you to pick. Let's just pick 3. Pick 3 monsters that you think are cool. You probably already have 3 in your mind.
You gotta pick 5
No.
and record a whole month.
Dude's,
Yeah,
got,
okay, yeah.
got 50 right now. He's having to refine things.
Pick 4 or 5 cool things and send them to me, and I'll try to get some pictures and stuff or whatever, and then make yourself a little outline for each one of stuff that you want to highlight.
How long do you want the video to be? A minute long?
Minute, 2, like Instagram style.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is like shorts then, basically.
Yeah.
Longer than Steely Sam's videos.
I could do them on YouTube too. I could do YouTube shorts with them. I mean, I'm just creating more work for myself, but I think that would be fairly easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
I do too.
So Monster Monday is coming soon. Follow us on Instagram for some Tyrell Merle footage.
Heck yeah.
I love that.
Do it for the gram.
For the grant. All right, I'm done. Keeping it common.
All right. Do we want to what do we want to talk about?
I want to talk with the players about what we're going to do because we said we were going to talk about it. It's just really hard to communicate in a group text. You had to kind of go individually and go, well, what would Buck do? Or I could text Tyrell and say, well, what would Thren want to do? We didn't really talk about it, but I feel like Buck and Gillard are the main dudes trying to set this thing off. So I'm wondering what the last thing we had said was we're going to try to get the kids out.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 2 barges. We're going to maybe
Also-
disguise them in some crates.
Yeah, we've got some crates and some barrels, and the guys from the shipyard are going to help us load them
I
up.
don't like that.
Okay.
We didn't ask them to help us. We didn't.
No, I think we were going to.
They said they would.
Yeah.
Or that we didn't realize that's what Seth was saying.
I think, yeah.
I
And
thought he was trying to hire people out,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
not
too.
just hey, we can help you load your
Yeah,
barge.
it was like. Oh,
I thought it was like y'all need somebody to travel with you. Like
Yeah.
we've got people looking for
Yeah,
work.
that's what it seemed like. Yeah.
But I think we need to try to rent a cart, borrow a cart, buy a cart, whatever, and haul stuff down there. I think we need to find a bunch of barrels, a bunch of crates, and we can like use for decoys. Like, what if the harbor master says, "Hey, we need to check some of your cargo"?
And I think we've got like what 3 hours because we did have.
We
like,
have 3 or 4
we
hours.
had like
Up to 5.
we had 4 or 5, but then I went and I was gonna go get Genzi.
We were at the 5-hour mark when y'all got back because it didn't take near as long as I thought. I remember saying I thought y'all had been gone for an hour or 2.
Oh, to the dock
Because you
Yeah.
went and rested.
because it was 15
I'm
minutes.
still exhausted.
It was 15.
Still have a point of exhaustion.
15 minutes, an hour and a half. You know what I mean?
I think I'm the only one with a point of exhaustion, unless Urist still does.
Urus has one.
Okay.
I think I told Dustin that his was gone.
Yeah.
So here's my question. Okay, so and we had to do this before dark. If we get them contained in crates and barrels, I mean, we can get them down there and get them on a barge. Like, it doesn't seem like that would be that big of a deal.
Right. We just need to find the crates and the barrels.
And a cart, and just do it. In
And
as
here's the
few
thing:
trips
it
and
would
quick as
take
possible.
it would take like 2 hours to get to like the artisan district where we would definitely find like big enough crates.
Yeah, but surely surely you could find some barrels and crates and stuff just at every business.
I mean,
Every restaurant should have an
How many
ale
restaurants
barrel.
have we seen though? We've only seen like one.
I mean, what is in this town if not restaurants?
Y'all have
and
been
businesses?
looking for restaurants, you know?
I guess you're right.
Have we even been to a tavern?
No.
Yes.
No. Yeah.
Paragon's.
No. No, we went to the
Yeah.
It's critical role.
Right. No, there was something where you got robbed for your.
it's a
platinum.
Jewel of Galeport is what it was called.
Yep.
Yellport. That's right. Yeah.
I don't remember why we went there.
It was just after the
We
the
were
ball.
meeting.
Y'all just went and the dude stole your platinum.
Yeah.
That's right.
Y'all just went
He
and
got
hung out.
murdered.
Yeah.
And I wasn't there because I was talking to Jensen.
You were on a date. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a date. That's the other thing we talked about, taking Genzi and what.
And Sybil.
I don't think we should be concerned about that right now.
I think Quincy was the only person that brought it up.
No, Seth brought it up. DM brought it up saying, remember you told Genzi.
You did.
I know I
Okay.
did. But I'm just saying, Quincy is not that concerned. If we have this opportunity to get the kids out of here, we're going to be coming back. we can take them out of here anytime, especially once we establish maybe a way out or we establish a teleportation circle or whatever the case of that is, then we could get them out of here anytime. We don't have to try to do it all in one.
And Tyrell, can you explain that teleport?
I need
spell?
that. Yeah, I want
Because what it sounds to me like, it doesn't sound like when you cast this spell, you get knowledge of two others that already exist. What it sounds like it's saying is, when you cast this spell, you can teleport from where you are to one other place. You know where you are and you know where you're
But it
going.
says you learn
Yes.
2 sigils. But how would you learn them?
You learn 2 sigils?
But like I think Dustin said in game.
Here it is. Here's the
n-
explanation.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hold on, let me find it.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going.
Dustin,
I think what Dustin was saying in game is like the intention of it is
Every city has a thing,
Yeah.
and you can go to that.
it's
thing.
basically a way to travel intra-city.
yeah, just kind of inject yourself into this stream.
Whereas like higher level teleportation is like, I'm just going to go to this spot in a field.
This is a dedicated.
This is like, we have to go to these places we've been. kinda
The
deal.
thing is with that normal teleport spell is also if you don't know where you're going, there's like a random chance that you might end up off target
Yeah.
somewhere else.
You roll
But
a
you
die.
could still pick any landmark.
True. It's just you
You wouldn't have to go to a teleportation circle.
the more familiar you are with that place that you're trying to go to, the more likely you'll succeed.
Yeah.
If you haven't been there before, then there's a huge chance that you might go off target.
Well,
and end up going
so
somewhere
the
else.
teleportation circle is I'm going to keep a log of these places that we can go using this spell in particular.
So it says in the teleportation circle thing, it says many major temples, guilds, and other important places have permanent teleportation circles inscribed somewhere within their confines. Each such circle includes a unique sigil sequence, a string of magical runes arranged in a particular pattern. When you first gain the ability to cast this spell, you learn the sigil sequences for 2 destinations on the
That's
material
just
plane.
dumb. Why would
think
you learn?
about a country at war though, and you have a sigil inside your capital, and you're being besieged.
It says it's determined by the DM.
Okay.
So you get to make the choice of
I
what
mean-
sigils I get.
I think in the DM's decision should be you're going to have to talk to somebody with the teleportation
Right.
circle.
See, I would not have a problem if you had known that spell when y'all went through them. I wouldn't have a problem giving it to you.
Because he could just look and go, oh, this
Yeah.
is the coordinates.
But you didn't have that knowledge at the time. Is my biggest thing.
I
about
think it's just it's a quick sending to Evelyn. Hey, what's the sigil sequence to Juniper
and
Grove?
that's another question. If we're using sending, does sending apparate in your mind as verbal words, or could you send like an image?
I think it's words because there's
25 words or less.
Yeah, there's a limit on the words.
Well, would a rune qualify as a word?
I don't know.
That would be.
Well, I'm wondering
that's
what
just- these are
what
just
is a
questions.
sigil like? What's a sigil sequence? Is it is it a series of numbers? Is it a series of symbols that
It's a
you
symbol
would
of like
understand?
runes. I would
bunch of
Yeah, if we're-
symbols,
if we're
magical
going-
runes, whatever. Like
Yeah,
that.
if we're going by like
Do
hardcore
those
D&D
runes have
rules, those would be
names?
like based in Draconic.
Would she be able to communicate that through ascending?
maybe not. I don't know.
There's different kinds of magic. Each kind of magic has its own runes. Like giant magic has its own runes.
okay.
There's different kinds of types of rune magic.
So I'm
like
just
that.
wondering how she's going to communicate that.
Well, you gotta draw a line here, and then here, and then here.
One looks like it looks like a little house,
Looks like a house.
and then the next one is a circle with a line through it. Oh, that's 25 words. Now we got to recast.
It's hilarious to me that you have to spend an entire year in one place casting teleportation circle every day to create one teleportation circle
One
Yeah,
permanent
to be
effect.
permanent. You
To be
cast it
permanent.
See, I
every
didn't
day
do
for a
that.
year?
for a year.
See, I didn't do that with hers. Hers are permanent now.
That would be terrible. Well, yeah. Is there not a way to make one permanent without doing that?
That's how it works.
But like, think about it. If you had a city, you just have someone hired. This is your job.
Every day you
every day
make
you
a
go draw
teleportation
this.
circle.
Yeah, you just go draw.
Yeah,
this
that just seems silly that there's not a quicker way.
Expensive
to do
job.
that.
50 gold pieces every day.
But I mean,
If you were hired by the
Yeah.
government or the
and how much are they going to charge people to use that to come in and stuff? You know,
easily make it back. Yeah, you're talking about 365 days at 50 gold. That ain't that bad for a city.
Yeah, and then you're talking about like extra traffic due to holidays and stuff.
Right.
You know,
trade.
killing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, we got it.
D&D's a business game.
We can worry.
Yeah,
we
it
can
is.
worry about that after we
got-
get on the barge. After we get out.
I've got
of
a
town.
D&D economy primer that I had to write down so that I could understand how this economy works. I've got it in my notes.
We're talking. Okay, so we're saying 25. There's 25 kids, including Charlie and Tommy.
Yeah, 25 boys.
25.
Yep.
How? I mean, crates. Say we had crates, not barrels. I would think you could fit 2 kids in a crate.
Depends on how big the
What
crate
we
is.
were
A barrel,
talking
the way
about
it's
is
shaped-
2 small children could fit in a barrel with
On its side.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
see that happening.
Barrels are big.
Yeah, what are you talking
They're pretty
about?
big. How small of a kid? You can't fit 2 5-year-olds in like a whiskey barrel.
Yeah, you could.
I'm
on its
pretty-
side?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Whiskey barrels are big.
I think a big crate's a lot.
Are you
more.
wait? Are you thinking about like a keg? Because we're not talking about.
No,
kegs.
not a
We're
keg. No, I'm
we're
talking about-
We're talking about.
Yeah.
It's about 4 feet, 5 feet, 5 feet.
The bottom of it is this big around. In the middle,
They use
is-
this for tables, dude.
Yeah,
No, they're like that big.
We're talking. I can't bear hug it.
and so they're hunkered down like this, knees to chest, with it laying down. The barrels are going to roll off the barge. Why would you stack them like that if you were trying to hide?
That's how they transport them, anyways. You transport them in like a big triangle. You.
Why would you not just stand them up?
You lash
Because
them
it takes
down.
up more space.
space that way.
Yeah, you
I'd-
scotch the barrels.
Yeah, you just scotch or scotch?
I say scotch.
Scotch. Yeah.
Scotch, yeah.
Yeah. You just put
and
some in
lash
they
the
quit
barrels
rolling.
down and tie them off.
Okay.
That's how they do
DM's
it.
call. I'm just wondering if it's going to look weird if we get on there and start rolling our barrels on their edge or on their side. I'm trying to cover
If you're
everything
rolling
because
the barrel-
Seth
That's
is
how people get around. That's how people actually
Seth
get barrels
is
places.
always looking for something
I am not
that
as
would
mean as
be
y'all think I am.
suspicious.
I really don't think.
You pull stuff out sometimes that like.
I think
We
I think
didn't
he's
think
pretty
about it.
reasonable. That's the thing.
No, I think he is too, but he also tries to find ways to screw our plans up.
no. I think he's in a reasonable position where.
What
if-
plan have I screwed up?
Okay. Okay, for instance, okay, to get out of this town, you can't.
Yeah, you can. It's not locked down.
There's no trees.
No.
There's no roads.
No. That's just the.
It is. This is a prime trade city on the coast, and there's not a road out of it.
It
There's
just-
an
it
anti-magic
uses-
barrier over the town.
There's
too.
an anti. You can't even cast teleportation out from the middle of it.
True.
It can be
The gates
argued-
close before dark.
That's normal.
It can be argued that that's why the Bathories decided
yeah.
to base
Okay.
their empire out
The
of this.
waterways is the roads. Like if y'all hadn't taken out Hornbeam, they'd still be moving stuff. Like Wharf of Porcelain wouldn't have been shut down, but like y'all taking out the northern part of the country has like locked the whole country down. So they're shutting down their trades and their transports. But no, usually people would be going up and down the river and out the other side on the ocean side going around. As far as the magic being shut down, like transportation, yeah, the Bathories do not want people vamping in and out. That is a strategic, like,
I mean, I can
so
understand
many people.
that, but
How, like, Beatrix possibly, Evanlyn, Solaris are the most powerful people in this world.
is Solaris that high level of a?
He ran with Quincy Potsherd the first and Evanlyn.
So we
back
can
in the
assume they're
days.
level 20 characters.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering how Solaris wasn't able to kill that giant in one.
Because
blow
it's a
then.
game, man. I can't just, He was worried about getting people out.
Yeah, I
I
understand
can't
that,
kill you-
but
like, yes, a level 20 wizard could easily kill a hill giant, but I mean, he was preoccupied with other stuff.
okay.
Y'all had to fight that giant. And
No, I
y'all
know,
didn't kill it, but
and that's fine. I just didn't know how powerful he was. I didn't know what. We've never really established.
yeah. And he's probably not level 20 anymore. I would say that you lose power as you
I
get
would-
older
yeah,
and
I
stuff,
think you do
so
too, yeah.
Maybe he's more like level 12 or something
Yeah.
at this point. Evanlyn's still super powerful.
I don't know what she is. I can't figure that out. I mean, she's an alchemist. But what else?
But that's the reason that it's shut down magically for that is these vampires don't want people just popping in.
So basically, they're like the princes of hell.
There was something
kinda
else too. I feel like we start devising plans, and there's always something that messes it up. It's like, no, you can't do that. Well, you would know this, and it's like, well, then what the heck are we supposed to
See,
do?
that's why I tell y'all, I don't want y'all thinking I'm just hearing y'all's plans and destroying them. Like, y'all should be texting in a private chat and stuff because I pretty much come up with plans how I think that y'all's going to do things, and I do think of, like, how can I make this interesting or something. But no, I'm not just trying to just crap on y'all's plans. Like tonight, like I haven't made a battle map, but like if tonight doesn't go well, I figure y'all will fight on the dock. Like I wanted to have a battle map prepared in case for the dock. But I mean, if y'all can talk, just if y'all can get out,
Ease our way through.
if y'all can ease y'all's way through, I'm not gonna make
We
y'all
are
fight.
some weasels about stuff like that.
That is Buck's main thing.
We're always
I want-
weaseling our way out.
I
of
want to
combat.
weasel through this as good as I
Well, yeah,
can.
because I just feel like anytime you fight, you draw all kinds of attention to everything.
That's the
and
thing.
they're looking for us anyway.
And well, not only are they looking for us, but like they have the potential. If we're not taking Genzi and the rest of the group, first off, we know they have the means to hypnotize.
I have a question for y'all. Have y'all thought about the girls anymore?
Yeah,
The girl children? Like y'all just abandoning them? Like
No,
we can't handle 50 kids.
Can't do anything about it. So just
I think
we
get the
can't right
boys
now
and-
because
and-
we need to get the boys out while we can.
and then go fight a dragon and then come back for the girls.
We're not planning to fight the dragon. We just know that.
Yeah.
I think
Visit the dragon.
the way I see it, with the stuff that we just fought, as powerful as the stuff was down there, the vampire stuff, we're probably not ready for the Bathories. Not to mention everybody's on high alert for us.
Mm-hmm.
So getting out of town for a couple days to go try to get Buck a weapon that has got like we need. I'm always Quincy anyway is all for what Tira tells Buck to do because we need her on our side. We don't need to make her mad.
Definitely that. And I mean, not only about not making her mad, but like she's probably pretty insightful.
Yeah,
You know?
she knows what's going on. She
Yeah.
knows what we need to do.
Yeah.
So
If she turns out
Then
to be
plus,
like
if
like a demon princess of hell, I'm going to be really upset. But
that wouldn't surprise me.
Giving
But
you
then
divine powers.
if we are able to befriend the dragon, get him on our side, that's another huge plus.
yeah, I mean, basically, we're
Maybe we'll just come storming back in with the dragon and just take the castle.
yeah.
That would be wild.
But he is the last dragon, so he probably would want to recover and not put himself at risk. Probably want to try to procreate in some way. Have
There's
half
no other
dragons.
dragon.
Half dragons.
Maybe he's a she and she
And
can
here's
lay an
what
egg.
you do. And here's what you do. If you're a half dragon, you have a bunch of half dragon children, and then
The true polymorph into dragons.
Well, PG-13 here. What you do is you have two of them mate, and then you got a whole dragon. Two half dragons make a whole dragon.
That was always my problem with Harry Potter. Like Harry Potter is technically a half blood, even though his mom was a mudblood and his dad was full. But they're a witch and a wizard. How is he not full blood? Like how is he considered a half? I don't even understand.
Quarter.
It's bloody.
He's a quarter. He's a quarter mud blood,
Yeah, he's a
or a quarter human.
he's half.
Well, his mother is half.
His mother was full. She was born to two muggles.
Oh, okay.
That's what a mudblood is.
Oh, she's
okay.
born of two muggles.
Yeah,
So
I
he
thought
is
a
half.
mudblood was a muggle and a wizard. Oh,
mudblood is.
Somebody who has magical ability but doesn't come from a magical family.
okay. So she's full human. So
Yeah.
So Harry is completely half then. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's still a wizard though, and now like you'd think he was a full blood
Yeah.
now. I don't know. It's weird.
It has.
I always thought mudblood was such a terrible word.
Well,
Like,
it's supposed to
if
be.
you were a wizard and somebody called you that, I feel like that would be.
I'd
It's
much rather better to be a mudblood than a squib.
What's a squid?
A non-magical born to magical.
Yeah, both your parents.
Oh,
The
yeah,
exact-
that
the
would be
exact
really
opposite.
demoralizing.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
That's what
with,
Filch is.
Filch,
The
yeah.
caretaker, the janitor guy.
Oh,
He can't do magic.
I always felt bad.
Yeah, he can't do magic.
Who's his mom?
I don't know.
I don't know why.
I don't think he. I don't think it's.
I
Does
don't
he
know
ever
why.
become important?
I thought it
No.
was.
He is cursed, man. Like he just has to clean up this enormous school non-magically.
Yeah.
But I mean, all the
Yeah, and
assholes
it's,
really
it's,
do it.
yeah, it's ginormous.
Yeah.
And there's always humongous messes.
Yep.
And then they kill his cat.
No, Mrs. Norris never does.
Oh, it's just like
She was petrified. for a while.
petrified. Yeah.
Yeah. And they solved that
Yeah.
one. And
The mandrakes.
everything's good.
It's all good now.
We're all having a good time.
What else about anything else about the game? Happy to have Thren back.
Yeah.
Have
Couldn't
that-
tell it.
that
No one
level.
talks to Thren or talks about Thren. Did y'all realize, like, no one said this in game, but, like, the Bathories know all about y'all and everything that y'all have done, kind of, because of Thren? Did anyone make that connection?
I don't know if we did.
How was that connection to be made?
How do they know that y'all killed Hornbeam?
How do we know that they know that?
They announced that in their speech. These are the ones who were responsible for killing our brother in the north.
Do they know that that's Thren, though? Did Thren told them that he helped kill Hornbeam?
Yeah.
Okay, well, why didn't they kill Thren?
Well, they thought they had him under control.
Well, they've really messed up.
Yes, they have.
Wait.
So you need to stay in disguise then. I'm glad you said that.
That's why I've been staying in
Or
disguise.
are you an elf?
An elf. High elf.
Here's a question. Can you be charmed, technically?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
He has advantage.
on not being charmed.
She could have just done it until he failed.
Yeah.
It was better storytelling.
I know. No. I understand.
Again, that was all storytelling because he wanted out. So I mean, I wasn't gonna, just his own-
she has to. You have to fail this. But yeah, no, I get it. No, I was just checking.
No, I rolled and legit failed anyway. So
But they don't know what any of us look like.
Yeah. Do you have minor illusion?
yeah.
Yeah, they know
Did you
exactly.
I
what
don't
you
think
look
I
like.
had it then.
They forced him to do that.
Did you have it prepared?
Make illusions of all of us?
Yeah.
Did you have it prepared to where you could cast it from memory?
No, that was one of the spells I got
They
rid
know
of.
that he can use magic. They can give him the materials he needs to do what they want him to do. They controlled him
Well, they
utterly
don't
and
have
completely.
wanted posters out for us yet.
That's true.
Well, that was my. I mean,
But I've
that would
been
be my
staying-
question.
I've been staying in
Without
disguise
his
most of the
spellbook,
time.
Could he cast it?
Yes.
Yeah, they'd give him a spell book.
But I can cast
cantrip.
spells as long as it's not something that's has components, or if it's something that I haven't prepared. If I've prepared it for the day, or if you have to long rest in order to prepare another list.
Like he was sending to y'all constantly, like inviting y'all.
They're worried, though.
maybe
They are. They're scared. They're running scared of us.
running scared.
I don't know if they're running scared unless you're counting them running in our direction scared.
They're not running in our direction.
They're totally running in our direction with their full army.
They locked down the city.
So that we can't get out, so they can track us down.
Yeah, because they're scared of if we're running loose.
Yeah, that means they're running right for us, my dude.
No, they're not.
They locked down the city, so we can't go anywhere. But they're staying away from
It
us.
seems to me like they're just like they're playing defense. They're backing up.
Absolutely
I
playing
think we've been in front of them. We killed some of their kind,
sure.
a bunch of them, powerful ones.
Yeah,
We took down their little feeding operation. Who are they going to eat now?
Oh,
Well, they got the girls, but
what? But yeah, I mean, makes perfect sense.
I feel like the score is 1 or 2 to nothing right now.
I don't
They
know.
killed Corvus, but he tried to kill them and failed, so he's down 0-2.
Corvus sucks.
But like, here's another thing: they definitely got Thren, and they milked him for all the information. So I mean, that's a plus.
But he got away. There's another one.
But I mean,
Maybe it's 3-1.
I mean, they definitely got at least one. At least one.
Okay, but he went willingly, so they didn't score that point.
They totally scored.
He stayed a lot longer than he meant to.
I'm wondering why she charmed him. Why'd she kidnap him? She didn't know that he was important then.
Plaything. She wanted to play.
See, that's another thing. Like that's another of your DMery going on here is there's nobody traveling, so we just have a target on our back as soon as we come into town because we're the people that traveled, and that shouldn't be possible.
Well, there you go.
See, I
Corvus knew y'all.
that-
Why wouldn't the
Snookers
most
us.
powerful people?
I don't think Corvus should have known us. That was just because Tyrell wanted to make another character.
Well, blame him.
saying
Don't
it's a
blame me.
meta
Like, not everybody's going to notice when one ship rolls into town. I wouldn't think. They might go, "Oh, I haven't seen a ship in a while. I wonder."
I don't know why. Did it seem like it was crowded when we?
Yeah. So the thing is, like, y'all when y'all came in, there were people like fishing close by that there because there's like as y'all got further away from the wharf of Porcelain Sea, the water got fresher and stuff, and because of whatever's causing that water to be dead, y'all caught fish. Vistrid caught fish when y'all were like chasing after the bird. I think after y'all killed the bird, he got a
the
fish
mud.
under the mud. Yeah. So like further south, the water clears up and there's wildlife and stuff. So there were people out fishing and like gathering some stuff because they're shut down. There's not any trade. They're still having to like kind of provide.
I was about to say, I'm wondering how self-sufficient this town is, because you're talking about a humongous trade area that's on the water, and now they're shutting down all trade.
They're trade for sure, yeah. But they're letting enough people out. That's why y'all can go right now, because they haven't really technically locked down the city yet. Like they.
So I just feel like I also feel like we just wait them out.
Well,
We could hide and them not find us, and they're going to have to open things up eventually because their economy is going to crash.
assuming they care.
How would they not though?
Why would
Because
they?
they can feed on everybody that's alive.
They're not. Yeah, there's thousands of people they can feed on.
Yeah, but I feel like
They're not going to starve.
I feel like they're only as powerful as their city is. You're talking about a New York sized or like New York
Orleans
scale.
size. New Orleans size, maybe.
Well, I'm thinking like it's the New York of this land.
Maybe.
Like I'm
I
thinking
think New York's way
Galeport.
too big.
Galeport is
New Orleans is
New York to
Well, yeah.
Hollyheads, Drasco.
Is this
you know what
okay?
I'm saying?
So what you're saying is this being like
I don't know if there's anything as
the
big
cultural hub of the land.
Yeah, it wouldn't actually be as big as New York, but like if you put Hollyhead
The
next
pedestal.
to that,
Yeah.
it would still be the biggest thing.
As New York. Right.
So, I mean, it's taken us an hour to walk across it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's huge.
Yeah.
You can walk like 7. Well, you can't walk 7. You can walk 3 or 4 miles in an hour, easy.
Yep.
Sorry, I was looking for a map, and I
mean, that's a
found funny
big town.
Yeah, it's big.
It's like from one end of Heber Springs to the other. If you took the road, like if you started at where 25B turns off and walked all the way down past Walmart onto Main Street, walked down Main Street to like Smokehouse, that's like 3 miles.
I don't even know where Smokehouse is.
That's pretty far. That's a good ways. So I mean, that's a big town. I don't know.
No, he just said that's a good way. So it's like, oh, okay, now that clears it up.
I think in order, especially because how isolated this town is and hard to get to, if their economy crashes or they lose the faith in the people, I think they lose everything. They can't contain that many thousands of people if everybody wanted to leave. They're like, well, we'll just get in our boats and we'll leave here.
I don't know if they have that many boats there.
A large barge.
Again, assuming they care.
That's the thing. We're dealing with
Yeah,
some.
well, if they don't
we
care
are
and
dealing
everybody
with-
leaves, I mean, they don't have power over anything.
Do
They're
they
still
care
under
about,
the king.
Yeah. I don't know.
What's a
like,
king without subjects?
Does he care?
Well, I think he wants to just destroy the earth, or the world that we're on, is why he's there. Is his whole intention.
I think he rules because he feels that it is his right. And
That's interesting. What do we think his goal is?
I mean, if you look at it historically, and I'm not saying that Seth is basing all this on historical. This could just be, I'm a big bad evil guy and I wanted to be the king.
Because we don't even know where he came from.
Right.
I think he's from outer space.
Oh, Spelljammer type stuff, huh?
I don't know if I wouldn't maybe go that far, but I think he's from
Campaign 2, we're going to the stars.
I think he's from another world or like another realm, and I think he's just like
Sure, he's
I think
He's not of the mortal realm. I think that's
maybe, but
Possible.
I think he just came here to destroy it, like the way that the
Or-
stuff, like nature's dying and stuff, and he
What-
killed all the gods. I think he just wants to do away with the.
He's been in rule for 500 years. That's only happened in the last 20 years.
Should have done it like 1,500 years or something.
But like the thing is, like
He could have been doing that for longer.
if he, huh?
He could have been doing little things for. We're
But
just
I think
noticing the
he's-
effect.
I don't think he's destroying. I don't think he wants to destroy things. I think he wants to master them. He wants to have complete control over. If you think of it, if he is in this interplanar being who is very powerful, who is, omnipotent, omniscient, that type of thing. We're talking God level powers.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make sense to have your own realm to yourself for 500 years just to destroy it. You want to extract everything useful from it for your use.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah.
So he doesn't want to destroy, it's why
He's gathering.
why kill
You think he's gathering resources?
Yeah, we're not going to kill the goose that's laying the golden egg.
Basically bending everything to his own will.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing what I want because I'm powerful enough to do it.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, how are we much different as humans? Yeah. We're gonna farm our land the way that we want to,
We gather
Well,
resources.
we're not going to farm the land the way that we want to. We're going to farm the land in the way that is most profitable. And I'm not talking money profit. I'm talking profit could mean any. Yeah, whatever
yeah, but
has the best
also
yield.
also in a way that is like regenerative and renewable. I know some people don't, but what I'm saying is
what you're saying is for the maximum benefit of yourself, you want it to be regenerative,
right,
so that
I
you
mean,
can do
kind
it
of,
again.
Yeah,
And
but
again.
some people aren't.
They didn't think that in the Dark Ages.
Or when the
get what you
colonists
can because we're gonna die in 20 years. Like life is short. We have to get everything we can.
under like the idea of mercantilism, wealth is limited.
Yeah.
There's only a limited amount of wealth. You get what you can get.
Yeah, well, I just don't think.
But
I think that is the bad side of humans. I don't think all humans are like that.
I don't think.
So I think that this
I don't think all
dude-
humans are like that.
I
I think humans, time and time again, have shown that throughout the ages.
I think Draxus would be like on the extreme level of that, where he's like,
Yeah, because
he doesn't.
he's-
I don't think he cares if it's renewable because he's killing all the nature and he's killed the gods and he's killing all the people. So
Well, I mean, here's the thing. That's the power struggle. If you are this technically godlike being among mortals, and your only competition is
No matter. Hey, Brianna's here too. Oh, Maverick.
Brianna, you playing tonight?
Testing, my
That one's not on, Kyle.
brothers.
You need to come sit down somewhere, anywhere,
Oh, were y'all already playing?
in between.
no, we're not playing. We're doing
Saying comment or
the
whatever?
yeah,
Yeah.
the pregame. We're pre-gaming.
So,
Yeah, Terrell had a question.
Seth, you said that Draxus had like elven features, didn't you?
Slightly, yeah,
slightly,
yeah.
slightly
Yeah.
elven. But like had like black pupils. It was like darkish colored pupils.
Don't get me lying, but I believe that they were like almost portrayed in the picture as like black with specks of white light, almost like.
That sounds fey.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Maybe. Don't get me lying. That's how I picture them in my mind.
Faye.
Yeah.
Did you say when she would be coming home?
She said she was going to stay at y'all's mom's if
But they're at the hospital.
they are at the hospital. I don't know.
Who's Draxus?
The king.
Kyle's been playing this game for 2 years and doesn't know anything about it.
I still remember how to play.
Drag that one over here.
This bad boy?
Yeah.
Testing.
Still don't remember how to
I still don't
play.
know how to play. It has been 2 years.
It's been so long.
Dude, we've been playing. We figured this out last game. We've been playing in Galeport for a full year.
Yeah.
We've been in this most recent city for a full year.
Oh, it sounds like we need to get a move on.
We need to play twice a month.
Yeah. So, anyways, what I was getting at is for a being like Draxus who has this godlike ability, who has this godlike power. You come into this realm that you're not in power yet.
All this
But-
is assumptions, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely assumptions. But like, what do you see? The first thing that you see is these people have subjected themselves willingly to an immaterial force, that being the gods. I would assume that they would be immaterial. They're not walking amongst the people.
I love this deep talk about my campaign and my world. This is so fun.
We can dive into the lore.
Yeah.
But like,
We don't even know the lore. Seth doesn't know the lore.
But like, this is
Make
what
it up as I go
this is
along.
what fanfic is all about. Anyways,
Right.
So like, if you as an all powerful being, you come into this existence and you see these people have subjected themselves to something that is immaterial, that does not exist on the plane that they exist on. However, he has all this power, and he does. What could he do?
Yeah.
He could subject them.
But he didn't subject them by like showing off what he could do. He took everything away, so he was all that was left.
What is that but a show of power?
I guess, but
That's exactly what-
kind of.
That's all I'm saying.
It's
He
kind
put
of
a
a coward.
monopoly.
It's a cowardly way to show power.
He put a monopoly on belief. I don't think that's cowardly.
I feel like that's kind of like
I think he.
But he didn't even ask people to worship him.
No.
no, because he I don't think he
But
could have
He
gotten that to
eliminated.
happen.
He eliminated the competition and then made it so.
Yeah.
That's power.
He created him. See, that's the thing. I don't think he's near as powerful. Like I'm sure, like if we fight him, that he's powerful
he's
in
like-
ability. But
He's going to be like a CR30. All right.
I don't think he's really like he made himself a god by doing away with the rest of them.
He's not a god.
No.
Yeah, I know.
I
I'm
don't-
not. I'm saying
but-
he wants to feel like he's a god.
Yeah, and that might
Or
would have been
he's-
if that could be an eventual goal. I mean, they've started making churches to
Exactly.
them here. And
Yeah,
And
but
that's
it
what all
feels
this is,
like
an experiment,
cheap and like forced, and you know what I'm saying? Who's calling?
My wife. Hello.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. What I'm saying is like.
Oh, do it? Yeah.
It doesn't matter if we think he's a coward or not.
Except for the clause.
He's accomplished a near
Like I just
impossible
feel like
feat.
people are going like when we saw that church though, it's like people are just going dropping their money.
Don't
like,
forget though that and you're talking about the one in Galport. That one was created specifically by Bathory though, and it's more experimental. He said just for that city in particular.
Oh, okay. So there may not even be churches for him anywhere else.
just these ones here.
I think it's more for her own benefit than anything else.
Probably. It's probably
Which
just
look really good.
accepting the
But
tithe
at the
money.
Same time,
also,
at the
just
same
getting-
time, she may be full sold into it,
Okay.
and that may
We're
be
on
the
the
only
same
way
time.
that she gets power too. You know.
I figure the Duchess and the Dukes know he's not a god.
I don't know, man.
I think they just want the power. He gives them an ability to have power.
Well, absolutely. But they're so enthusiastic about it. Why wouldn't they believe that? You know, I'm going to subject myself to this dude and get all kinds of
Yeah.
authority. He might as well be God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they think of him, oh, you know, praise be the king's name because he is the only, you know.
Yeah.
But like, you know,
More
in
along
a practical sense, this guy is the dude of this world who's doling out authority.
and we
he
can
might
get it, we
as
can
well-
get in on a piece
Yeah,
of that.
he
Yeah.
might as well be a god. He
Yeah,
might as
kinda.
well.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
since all the gods are lost.
Yeah.
Not
He
all.
took it.
But-
He took him out.
Ain't no what?
Yeah.
Did I
that's the
miss
reason.
something?
That's the reason.
Yeah,
When did
you're
that-
probably-
when did that come
no,
to-
no, so what Draxus did, like to do away with the gods. So in this system, the gods get their power from their believers.
Oh, I like that. Like,
Like
American gods.
Okay, sure. Or Percy
Like-
Jackson
like
type
what
thing.
god?
Right?
Also, the Elder Scrolls too.
the show and books, American gods.
Oh.
All gods are real as long as somebody believes in them.
Which I
Okay.
wanna watch.
So yeah, it's kind of like that. So basically, what Draxus did when he took over is he just did away with religion.
He did away with he outlawed the worship of these gods and
So it drained
Dude.
them of
shut
their
the
power.
churches down.
Oh my god.
Which is why Tira appeared to me in a graveyard.
Yes, that all makes sense now. That is super good. Good job.
Yeah, it is really
So
good.
it could be guessed that like if he has no lifespan that he's worried about, what's 500 years? What's 1,000 years? After like people kind of forget, oh, he took over in a kind of horrible way. Start opening these churches, get people to start believing in him. It could elevate him to a godhood, possibly. You know that could.
Yeah, if people believe in him, but I don't think people believe in him.
That's what I'm saying. Another 1,000 years though, if he's still in charge,
True.
you. What is that? What's
The
that
history
saying?
gets
History
kinda
gets
lost.
written by the victor,
Yeah.
and you know if he has 1,500 years, that he can just do whatever he wants. He can start changing the
But
story and the
I
narrative.
don't. The Earth, this world isn't going to last 1,500 years.
Maybe not.
In 500 years, it's dying.
And do we know if he had anything to do with that? Is
No,
the
he didn't.
world
Yeah.
is the world dying? Is the sun dying because this extraplanar entity
Yeah, he's
that
doing
has a
something.
lot of power? And we don't know if he has a lot of power. We just assume that because we assume that he's going to be the final boss.
The sun dying, I don't know. That one's a little bit wild. to
is
me.
is the sun dying or is the atmosphere failing? You know, that's another
Either way, whatever. If he did something to cause that, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But
Do
like,
you know this stuff?
Yes, I know this
Like
stuff.
the-
I just wanted to.
Yeah, I know this stuff.
I just wanted to touch.
but
base.
like
I didn't
sucking
know.
the
Sounded
sucking
like-
the resources out of the land and stuff.
Look underneath.
This is reminding me of the Spelljammer setting already because there's actually in the Spelljammer setting book that came out recently. There's a whole like adventure that you can go on where you like help these astral elves who, or you can actually
in
be.
Morrowind?
No, this is the actual Spelljammer
Oh,
setting
Oh, Spelljammer.
book, the legitimate one that just came out.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Anyway, one of the things they're doing is sending like these weird like emerald crystal looking things into these suns around the different local systems in the area, and they're basically sucking the energy out of those suns to power their own sun because their sun is dying.
Dude, I'm sick and tired of solar things. You know?
Oh, you should see the solar dragon.
Yeah, you've told me about it. It is frightening, frankly.
I'm
Okay.
gonna say 2 words: magician's nephew. That's all I'm gonna say.
I heard that.
That's a Percy Jackson book,
No, that
a
sounds
something
like the
book.
vampire's assistant.
or is that C.S. Lewis?
Nephew.
No.
That was a movie of some. There was something.
Are we talking about?
That's in a book series, is it not? Is
That's
that not
why I said-
a series
that's
of
why-
unfortunate events?
No, that's why I said
It's not Percy
the vampire's
Jackson.
assistant.
Is that the series?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Cirque du Freak. Yeah.
Magician's nephew. Is that what you guys are talking about?
I just said magician's nephew. That's just the 2 words I was gonna say.
oh,
Yeah, but
that's
that-
like a movie. I watched a movie. I think called Magician's.
Well, don't say anything else, Seth, because I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I ain't gonna look it up.
is.
I stay
Yeah, I
I
am.
stay oblivious all the time.
You were right though.
Okay, so my question is, was all this lore
C.S. Lewis.
said while I was here?
I don't think you were here for that one. You've missed a lot the
This
past
is a
year, bro.
lot. Yeah,
Wait,
I
what
know.
did
This is
you
a
miss?
lot of lore
Did
that
you-
I have not. I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, we do need
I
to
knew the
catch up.
land was dying. I knew that from the beginning of this
Did
game.
you listen to any of the podcasts for the last?
No, I haven't
2
listened.
episodes you
No,
missed?
the last 2 I have not listened to at all.
But the lore was dumped when Cameron got his new gun. When
Yeah.
Two Math kind of, and then there was a big lore dump.
I
from
wasn't
that.
there.
Yeah.
I was not there.
Yep.
Okay, well, it's basically been 2 episodes of like not a lot happened except a lot of conversations. Like
That's
one
been
of
our
them.
whole story about
It's
Guild
it is
Yeah.
it has been lore.
Basically, what we're doing tonight is we're going to try to get the kids out, but you know we only have the boys. That's the only ones we found.
Oh, the boys. Yeah, that's right.
We're
Okay.
getting-
We
We're trying
killed the
to get the
vampiric
boys out.
things. We got all the kids. We're staying at the orphanage.
Yeah.
And right now our plan is we've got 2 barges. We're going to smuggle the kids out in crates. But
Crates
the
and
problem is town is kind of locking down because the Bathories know that we're here because we got Thren
Here's the
back.
thing. Here's
Okay.
the thing. They're not locking down in the sense of they're checking all of our luggage. What it is, and this was happening before we came into town. They shut the gates 30 minutes before sunset. We've got 5 hours until sunset. So
But people are on high alert because Hornbeam was killed, and now they know that the same people that killed Hornbeam are in town because they interrogated Thren and got him to.
and judging
Okay.
by what Seth was just getting at a few minutes ago, they probably know our faces.
It's possible,
All right.
but you're pretty much
So-
caught up.
We're trying to let it cool down.
It's just been a lot of conversation.
It's about 6 hours a game right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
very interesting game though.
Yeah.
And yeah, we talked about how
And there's a dragon.
By the way,
Yeah. Thanks for that. That's exciting.
wait, what? Do you know about it now?
Well, he kind of gave me some info last night at dinner.
what did we say? Is 10 episodes in Galeport now? This will be 11, I think.
Is this 12?
Oh my gosh.
November to November.
It really
That's
has
12.
been a year.
I don't know that we played it once a month though.
Yeah, buddy.
We had 2 that was like back to
Wow.
back though.
Not even kidding.
True.
That's insane.
Okay, 11 or 12. Anyway, if you average those out at 3 hours or a little bit longer, I mean, you're talking about 36 hours of gameplay taking over what we've been there 3 or 4 days.
Real time.
I mean, it's at halftime at least.
Yep.
Basically, almost every day. It's almost every day during daylight hours we play in real time.
Yep.
And we go to sleep, and that's the end of the episode. That is crazy.
Except the past 2 games has been
24 hours.
We're
yeah.
doing a 10-year campaign. At the rate of our leveling, I don't think that
I'm
we're-
leveling y'all so fast.
Yeah, we're level 2
Really?
fast. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How low are we now?
Holy
If we were doing
crap.
experience points, y'all would be level 6.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Y'all don't fight.
Oh,
near
but
enough.
okay, but most people play more than once a month or every
Right.
2 months. That makes sense. Okay. Man.
I wish we could play more.
I think once a month. Yeah, I wish we could play more, but I think if we keep on them once a month,
Yeah,
it's
we're
pretty good.
We've been, since we made ourselves do once a month. It's gotten better.
If we get a game and I say it in common once a month, you can put something up every other week, and then we throw in a bonus thing every now and then. We're putting out a lot of content.
Yeah.
Streams.
Yeah.
Monster Monday, Tyrell.
We're
getting
about
there.
to get to the 100 episode marker. Like we're on 91 or something right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Of our campaign?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, none of our campaign.
I would like to
It's with all
know-
the Satan Commons and with all of our bonus games.
I
and
would
stuff.
love to know the amount of hours I've spent staring at a computer.
Oh, man.
9.
It's not more than we've played, is it?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
It takes you it takes you longer to fix it than it does for us to play it.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Well, yeah. You think if I'm having to listen to the whole thing, and if I pause it one time, it's going to take longer than it did to play it.
That's true. Oh, off note, I did get Dead by Daylight, and as far as I know, I can still play it. I have been working so much.
Is it
I have,
crossplay?
yes, I can play with all you guys and stream with you guys. But as of right now, I am
AJ was
too
just telling me
exhausted.
that everyone but me hates it. So
Oh,
yeah.
Everyone includes me and Ryan,
oh,
but I don't. We don't care because me and Ryan are here for the boys. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what it's about.
Okay, yeah.
And if I
Hey, I
would
tried
rather-
to play Robin Hood or the Hood game that one.
I
I,
know
was all up for it.
that was what
I don't know if that was Hood's fault or Hillbilly Wire's fault.
So
it's Hood.
I think Hood is bad
I
system.
think Hood has bad service.
Yeah, I think Hood has really bad servers.
I get so mad
Because Anthony could power through and get in a Deep Rock game with us, and we'd go right to Hood, and it won't work.
what is Hood?
It's a Robin Hood kind of game where you can play as Robin, Maid Marian.
Honestly,
And
I
Lil
think
Jon.
I like Dead by Daylight better.
I do definitely. Do.
I think Hood is really good. I think it's really good. It's fun content. It's just the game is so long, and we get to the same point every time and die. If you don't have 4.
Yeah, there's the female Morgan Freeman
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, she's like a swashbuckler.
I think if we had 4 guys communicating,
I think that'd be
we
a
could learn
blast.
lot.
I also think if we could get 5 and actually just take turns being the killer,
Yeah,
I think
that'd be
that would be
fun,
a really fun time too.
Soup's fun.
Yeah.
I don't think I would be able to play with you guys on Mondays. I'm going to be honest, unless I only work 8 hours and I'm not absolutely
Oh, we
destroyed.
got Fridays also.
Or I'm working every freaking day right now. Like I have this Sunday off, and that's fantastic. But
So you work today already?
yeah, I'm just super tired. I need time. I need time to play video games I want to play, and then sleep.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
But I have it.
Dead by
and
Daylight
I
has
want
become
to.
that for me. That is my decompression game. I'm not,
I don't know how you
played
can
some-
decompress. It's the most
Breath
stressful
of the
thing.
Wild.
Dude, that's what I was telling him. It's absolutely terrifying. Like
It's
I'm gonna
not.
sit there. I'm gonna
It's-
freak
oh, yeah.
out the entire time.
Once you get over the horror thing, like my heart doesn't race anymore.
It's a
like,
sport.
I
after
still
that.
get scared playing Skyrim. Like I'll still jump. I still
I
have
do
jumps.
too. No, I do. Yeah, yeah. But you get really into it, especially headphones on, and you
Yeah.
can just hear stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, I'm super jumpy playing Skyrim because I don't know the game very well. But Dead by Daylight just kind of turns into once you die a million times, it's not that scary to see the killer or be close to the killer. It turns into more of like a
I will say,
game
like,
of tag.
it can
yeah.
be frustrating, but like, man, when you do something good, it is just the best
Yeah.
feeling.
It's
It
really
is
fun to get
that-
out.
that
I just never can tell if it's because the killer's bad or because we're good.
I can tell. I can honestly tell you now if the killer's good or not. Like I've played enough that I can tell if the killer's good.
Malachi played multiple games the other night. His first 2 games, he got out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. I was like, because he wasn't doing anything super insane, but he would never see the killer. Just do a generator until he was done. I was like, I think these killers are probably just not very good.
So like we're not keeping it common now, right?
I guess we're done with the deep.
I don't,
waters.
yeah, I mean, that was a deep enough dive for me. I guess we can go on the console. There's not much to talk about on the console for me. It's
Gotham Knights. It's crazy. I've been kind of re-listening to the campaign a little bit, and on our very first Say It in Common, me and you talked about the new Batman game that was coming out.
And it was Gotham Knights?
And it was Gotham Knights, and it's finally
2
out
or
now.
3 years ago?
Yes.
Is it good?
It's trash.
Oh, you don't like it? I thought you and Ryan said it was okay.
It's okay. It's not Arkham, so it's
Yeah,
The
completely different
gameplay
game.
is probably fun, but it's, I mean,
it's just not
Story-wise?
Arkham. I got too much into Dead by Daylight that I've not played it through the whole story yet. It's okay. I will finish it, and I'll play it multiple times because I want to play as all 4 characters. That's dumb to say and feel, and I hate that, but I will.
What? You don't like that? Different experiences through different Robins?
It would be cool if the game was better. The game's not good enough to warrant 4 playthroughs.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I really hate that.
Yeah.
That's upsetting. I actually have a video game that I want everybody to hear about.
Please tell us.
I don't know if I'm 100% positive on whether or not you need a PC. So this kind of sucks, but you might not. But Endril, have you guys ever heard of it?
Nope.
Endril,
How do you spell that?
Endral. But don't ruin it yet. Hold on. Listen, it's the most exciting thing. If you read it, it'll be better. So just let me do mine first. Okay. It's from the creators of Bethesda, who created Skyrim, and it's a horror version of Skyrim. It's literally the world of Skyrim, and it's like they mashed it into a Play-Doh ball and then flattened it back out completely different. And everything in Skyrim is in this game. It's an entire new story. It's an entirely new game, but it's set in it's literally Skyrim.
Definitely a PC thing.
The continents are all mashed up.
Isn't
and
it a mod?
It's free. No, it's not a mod. It is a game in itself.
Yeah, I know.
Total conversion mod.
Yeah, it's a
Yes. It's completely separate from Skyrim.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to have Skyrim to play it.
You
though.
don't. It's
So it's not
whole
a mod,
game.
it's a
a
game.
horror Skyrim game.
It's like what they're doing with Sky Oblivion. It's the same kind of like,
Oblivion?
yeah, like they're remaking.
But it's actually
Oblivion in
the
Skyrim.
people. It's people from
Super
Bethesda
excited
that
about
made
The
it.
the creators of Skyrim went ahead and made this game. It's from Bethesda, and like the game starts out with you going to see your dad, and then he takes you up into your house, and then all of a sudden you find out that your dad's dead, and you killed him, and you killed your little brother, and you killed your mom, and then your house lights on fire, and then you black out, and that's the beginning of the game. It's nothing like Skyrim. It is absolutely terrifying.
Oh, you're finally awake.
Yeah, and magic is absolutely terrible. You have a magic sickness the whole game, and you have to try to not die from it the whole entire time. 10 out of 10 recommend. It's terrifying.
Wow. I had no idea. Never heard anything about that.
Right, I didn't either until
Is
it
it new?
popped
It's
up.
brand new?
Yeah, it's new. Yeah.
I'm still confused.
Gonna be a
So,
PC
like,
thing.
can you go to Whiterun?
No.
Okay, so there's no.
It's everything in Skyrim mashed and then put back
Okay,
out
so it
there
looks
in a
like
whole
So
different
Skyrim.
I
way.
run somewhere
Okay.
else,
So
Yes.
and it's called something different.
And the map is different. The map's different, but it's like everything that would be in Whiterun, every building, every statue, everything is in the game, but way different in a whole different. Like all the dwarven ruins are in random ruins.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
it's
what are the
not on
gods'
PlayStation.
names? Like they have different.
the divines.
Yeah. They have their statues? Their statues are in that game somewhere.
Yeah. Everything in Skyrim is going to be in this game.
Not demon, but
All the stuff, the Daedrus, yeah, the Daedric princes.
one?
Talos.
Yeah, Talos. There's lots of Talos.
I don't know if any of the Daedric princes are in it because it's supposedly not in the world of Skyrim.
Right. Okay.
But
they wouldn't call them that, but you can find those what they call assets
yeah,
in the game.
even all of the same armor, magic, and weapons are in.
So
it.
does it? It looks like Skyrim.
Yeah, just a whole new game,
Yeah.
just an entirely new game.
That's kind of cool. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, so if you love Skyrim, you could play this game and
Yeah,
instantly
absolutely. It's
enjoy
just a whole new story.
it. Okay.
But it
With
is way
Skyrim
different.
graphics and Skyrim
Yes,
mechanics.
it looks identical to Skyrim. There's no dragons though, and the magic. That's the only difference. It hurts you instead. Oh, and all potions hurt you and whatnot. It's absolutely insane. It's like hardcore. But
Well, you need to stream that for us so we can watch you play it.
yeah, I'm definitely
That
down.
up. I'm excited for the Beyond Skyrim team with their expansions on Skyrim. Basically, they're making the whole world of Tamriel, where you can just literally walk from one continent to the next.
Oh my gosh!
And-
what?
Yeah, it's gonna be insane when they fully release the
A,
whole thing.
a Skyrim mod?
Yeah.
Why are they still doing this?
Because
Why not
people
just
love
draw six
Skyrim.
at this point.
Because there's nothing else. I mean, yeah, they haven't finished it.
Bethesda doing it.
No, it's just a modding team. These guys are crazy.
Skyrim's
Because
the number
people
one
love
game,
Skyrim. Elder Scrolls 6 has no chance, does it? Like, it's never going to be
I've
good.
heard
25.
that- I've heard 2030 now.
Oh,
I'm
are
not
you
even
serious?
joking.
It's because
They'll never make it.
I mean,
They're never going
I'm
to make
not
the game.
joking about that. I've heard.
Why would they even
2030.
make it? Why not just keep updating Skyrim?
Play games anymore.
Yeah.
I think they're trying. They're probably trying so hard to make it better than what they've made
Unless-
before.
But the longer they take, the better the mods.
It'll
get.
be 500.
Patrick Rothfuss problem.
It'll be
Yes.
500
The George R. R.
gigabytes.
Martin.
yes, the George R. R. Martin problem.
It'll be a terabyte game.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, if we're talking about 2030, we're probably talking a couple.
We're talking PS7.
yeah, no joke, dude.
Yeah, what if that game doesn't even come out on PS5?
It won't be. It probably won't be by that point.
What? Why would it not?
Not if it's 2030.
Because we'll have new consoles by then.
It'll be at least PS6.
Oh yeah, you guys will be way out of date.
It'll
by
at
then.
least be the next gen, if not two.
PC, mine will work.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, man, I will never have a problem.
How much better can consoles get?
Very.
Yeah.
They can get. a lot better.
They'll be as good as PCs probably eventually.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Well,
Well,
PCs will be
I think
twice as good as
they're better than PCs at being.
I
That's
mean,
all I'm looking forward to.
consoles will be where PCs are at now, and PCs
I'm going
will
to tell you
be
something about
quantum.
PCs. My entire life, I've worked with computers, and I am always struggling. It's always crashing. Stuff never works. I've never had a console and had a problem at all.
Well, the deal with that is the PCs that we're getting for these purposes are built for a
They're a
generic
workhorse.
purpose.
yeah.
Yeah, but they don't even do that well. I wouldn't even try to play.
No.
I have a very powerful laptop that I'm running right here, right now, and I have problems all the time just running that software that we're running right now.
You make a really good point. I built my computer specifically to run video games, and even in that area, freaking the one game that will crash my entire system is Fortnite with its unlimited updates every single freaking day. No, I mean it's just how it is, and I definitely understand. But consoles won't crash like that because their system's way simpler.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I like about it. Like,
I can understand that definitely. You just can't do as much as me.
right.
And now that I've been there, I'm not going back. I
can't-
can't.
I can't
desire
play-
to do those things. though.
Exactly, that's kinda
Modding
how
is
I
the
feel.
biggest. It's a trick, y'all. They are convincing you.
Oh, Tyrell's mad.
I'm listening.
Bethesda, like, we're gonna put out a substandard game. Skyrim was a substandard game.
I totally,
right?
wholeheartedly
Yes.
agree with that.
It's gonna be buggy. It's gonna have glitching problems. You're gonna fix it.
Yeah.
You're
Let
gonna
the
make it what you
modders
want it to
fix
be, and you're gonna love it because you've put way more hours into it. These people are creating all of the continents of, they're putting more hours into a mod than they put into the game originally.
Yeah. That's true, but also at the same time, you also have issues like Cyberpunk 2077, where every console user had the hardest issues in the world with that game. But I didn't even know there was issues in the game at all for months when I was playing it, because everything was so much smoother running for me.
But another thing is, it's a lot simpler. It's a lot more accessible to make a game for the computer, for like the Steam store, than it is. You can't do it for the console. There's monopoly on it. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. Steam,
So, like,
I've got.
You've got
everything.
several, like Five Nights at Freddy's. As silly as a game as it may sound, as silly as a concept as it is, wildly popular. Okay, kids that are probably 2 years younger than you, obsessed with it.
No, yeah, even younger than me, probably.
Yeah.
Very hard game. I have it on my PlayStation.
Minecraft
Very
started
hard.
the same way.
You have it on the PlayStation?
You know,
Minecraft.
It took
Would
over
you?
the world.
I didn't even know. I thought it was just
Whoever would choose to play Minecraft on a console over PC though? Like who? would
I've
do
never
that?
played it on a PC.
Never played it on a PC.
I've never played on PC either.
Why? What's on a PC that would be better than on a
I don't know, man.
There are a lot of neat aspects on the PC. There for sure.
It's a modern thing. It's a modern thing.
Yeah, I've seen mods for Minecraft. It's crazy.
So who has heard of the game High on Life? Seriously? Does anybody know what Rick and Morty is?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so High on Life comes out December 22nd.
I've heard about this game. Yes.
Oh my
okay.
gosh, dude! They have guns. It's
That
a gun.
talk,
It's
and
like
it
a
looks like a
flimsy
bug.
gun. It's like a
Yes.
appendage looking gun, and you shoot with it, and it talks and jokes with you and everything. And every time you shoot you shoot its kids out. And you shoot its kids at people, and they explode. And you just start out with a knife, and I think that one's Rick. And every time you come across people, like stab him, stab him, stab him. You start stabbing. He's like stabby, stab, stab. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I am
I saw a
pre-ordering that
YouTube
game.
clip on that. Yeah.
And
Someone was saying it was gonna be game of the year.
yes, it will be, dude.
I
It
don't
looks
get
so
I don't
good.
get Rick and Morty. I don't get Rick and Morty.
It has nothing to do with Rick and Morty.
a lot of
It just has Rick and Morty in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
voice actors,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I watched a lot of it, and it's such a bad show.
I mean,
Something made me quit
I
watching
absolutely love it.
I had to quit watching because it was just so dark.
Is it like Adult Swim or something?
Yes, very adult.
It is. No, like the program. It
Yes.
comes on Adult Swim.
My biggest thing is like, are you supposed to like Rick? Are you supposed to like Morty? Like, No, you don't have to.
There are no redeemable characters in this show.
I think they're all.
The dad is the most pathetic, sad,
Unfortunately, yeah.
and he's the one I look and say, "That's me." It's just horrible. I identify as the dad on Rick and Morty, and it's just
so
sad.
funny. Oh, pre-ordered Pokemon Scarlet. Anybody?
Don't care.
It's super sad.
I have not enjoyed a Nintendo game since GameCube, and
That's about me.
Telling me you didn't enjoy Breath of the Wild?
no,
Dude, I
hate
didn't
the
enjoy it
Switch.
either.
Why?
I hate the Switch as a game. I hate how big it is. Like, I've not enjoyed a handheld since I don't think Game Boy Advance.
Now I'm playing it on the TV.
PSP.
I never played it. PSP was just as big as a Switch.
Small, kind of small.
Pretty similar.
You want to sit?
Similar.
Right.
Absolutely. You're no lie.
Ryan, you can sit right here, man.
No, was there a handheld? Maybe a DS. Maybe I like the DS. Okay, not the 3DS.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have not enjoyed a handheld.
Hello. Here we go.
I don't know. I think I'm not gonna say something super mean because that sounded mean, and I didn't mean it in a mean way, but it sounds mean. I think you have to be like pretty young to enjoy a handheld, but
All right. So
I know
I'm
y'all
actually
both have
27
Switches.
years old,
Right, right,
married,
right. I didn't-
and I make a lot of money, and I have a Nintendo Switch Lite actually. 'Cause
he is the wrong one. He
I
can't
have
play it
that-
on his
yeah,
TV.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't want to wait
I
a
just need
week to
sell
spend an
you
extra
mine.
$100.
I need to just give you mine.
Wait, you have a Switch?
Yeah, I have a real Switch, and I just don't enjoy it.
I have to right now because if I take up the TV with my video games, my son will just absolutely lose it.
See, you should become a parent. That's the moral of the story. Don't become a parent.
Oh Lord,
Become a parent because
because you can't play more video games. In that case, don't get married.
Exactly. I mean,
seriously, I have to compromise on coming to D&D. All right, don't get married if that's what you want to do. It's one of our marriage compromises.
What do you have to compromise for that?
I have to.
Hang on.
Crap,
This
I
is still
didn't
rated
text
PG,
her.
right?
You have to what?
I didn't text her.
I gotta make a deal with her. I'll
You forgot to text you that you
clean
made it
house
here?
for a week
Yeah.
straight.
You're in trouble.
Gosh. Anywho, I'm excited about Scarlet. They got 18 gems coming out. 18 gems, folks. 18
I don't know what that means.
Pokemon
Jim's
gems.
like
Gyms.
Like
a-
ruby, sapphire.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
like a workout gym.
Like Brock,
that you train
Misty.
Like you gotta go fight other gym leaders.
Your dad.
Gems.
Gem.
I thought you were saying gems.
Not like you're a
Gem.
gym,
I'm
but like
got
we're gonna fight a gym.
Gems.
gems.
Yeah.
Not gens, like in Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ryan, you hate Dead by Daylight too.
it's not my favorite.
called him out.
No, we're gonna play it though, Seth, for you.
No, you don't have to. I'll just.
No,
I'm sorry about yesterday. I just couldn't.
No, it's fine.
I just couldn't get
Dude,
the will to.
my last weekend was suicidal almost. Like, it was
Yeah,
bad.
I know the feeling.
Do you need to talk about anything, Seth?
Yeah, I mean, why not
I
listen to our?
sometimes hate my job, but
Hey, me too.
Are you plugged in? Is he plugged in?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was assuming.
What does this look like? Amateur hour,
he's
Anthony?
plugged in. Leave him alone. He's plugged in. What movie? Anyone?
Don't know.
No idea.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow, Seth seems so sad.
It was a bad weekend, y'all. Moving on.
Moving.
Side note: Thor: Love and Thunder, absolute garbage.
You didn't
True
like it?
story.
I just want to let
This
the
is
world know
months
that.
months ago, Kyle. Me
I
and
just saw
Tyrell
it for
probably
the
already
first
talked about
for the
it.
first time. I just saw it.
Me and Ty went and watched it. I wasn't impressed with it.
Garbage.
Has anyone seen Wakanda Forever?
No.
No, I was told
No,
that white
I
people
will
shouldn't
not.
watch it opening weekend.
I heard that too.
That's not okay.
Namor is.
I heard that too,
Aquaman.
actually.
Aquaman.
Man.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen that.
I probably hold on, guys. I'll probably have to edit that, so don't say anything important. I'm trying to see where we need to pick up here.
want my business on there if you don't care.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I need to bleep that. I said that there was literally black people saying that if white people wanted to do something for black people, don't go watch Wakanda Forever in the opening weekend.
Why are we bringing race into superheroes?
I don't know, but I probably need to bleep out that I said that. Even though getting canceled would be the best thing for us.
What if we got to deal with the Daily Wire?
Oh, good
Put
lord.
Dungeons and Dragons on the Daily Wire.
Daily Wire
Daily
nerds.
Wire's trying to break into entertainment, so You know?
They need a they don't have a nerd section.
No, they don't.
They've got sports guys now.
Yep.
Daily Wire, hit us
Listen,
up.
I don't know if Daily Wire would even hit us up.
Mr. Shapiro. We can reach a whole another demographic of nerds.
Don't know about that.
Are you guys talking Ben Shapiro?
Yeah.
I think that dude's a douche.
What?
This is
Yeah.
You can listen to his
this
podcast
is the
and make
Daily
another
Wire.
judgment.
This is the Daily Wire.
What?
Ben Shapiro is with the Daily Wire.
Yeah.
He's one of the
He owns the Daily Wire.
he's one of the prevailing voices. as
Isn't
well.
he like a actual bag though?
No.
He's just a Jewish conservative guy. I can see why people would. I would see why people would think he was a bag.
Yeah, yeah. I think everything I've ever seen on Ben Shapiro, he's
lights
a.
on Friday evening, and he won't touch a light switch all day Saturday.
He just like
It counts as kindling
he's
a fire.
just a polarizing
in
kind
Orthodox
of, you know.
Jewish.
No, but he does something cool called the Daily Wire.
It's a media company.
Oh,
I mean, it's conservative media.
Yeah, it used to be
Conservative, and then they're just trying to-
just news. But they've been branching out huge.
Yeah.
Movies now.
Making movies, they're all terrible.
The girl.
We want to do a movie minute. We want to do it.
Which one are you talking about?
Have you watched any of them?
I watched the.
Did you watch What Is a Woman?
yes.
No, I want to watch that.
Okay, well that's
She
good.
got canceled. Daily Wire picked her up and made it like.
Okay,
a movie.
let's pick up right here. Pick up.
Okay.
Pick up. Okay, so we had to bleep some stuff to not get canceled, even though we should. Daily Wire, holler at us. I'll try to. I may
That
leave
tells
some,
you everything we canceled right there.
I may leave some of that because no, seriously. Like I said, Mr. Shapiro, if you need some
We need to
nerd,
email. We should just email him.
listen, we put out quality content. If Daily Wire needs some nerd, like a nerd thing, we could do that.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Like Barstool. I feel like they're kind of doing like a conservative news Barstool thing. Like Barstool has Barstool Game Time, and they've got a gaming area.
Yep.
They've got this and that. Like we could do that. Anyway, you're talking about Gina Carano. Yeah, they picked her up to do.
They've released a film with her. In it.
Yes, which is called Terror on the Prairie.
Okay.
Horrendous movie. Not good at all.
No, I didn't see it.
Now she was the one who produced it and directed it, I think, as well.
The UFC fighter
Yeah.
of Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Why'd she get canceled?
She said some positive things about Trump, I think.
Or negative.
No, I know
negative
she.
Here, wait.
I heard her on
Twitter,
Joe Rogan talking about it, but I don't remember.
There was one thing she did that made a lot of people mad on Twitter. They put your pronoun
Yeah, maybe she was
preferences,
complaining
and she
about
put beep boop beep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what she did.
I mean, that's just quality comedy.
That's fine.
And then she also tweeted something about how
That
she,
is mediocre.
how she got out and voted.
People say way worse than that. That's just nothing.
Anyway, so yeah, they did a movie with her because Mandalorian dropped her. They did Terror on the Prairie. I was really excited for it. It ended up being terrible. It was just like grossly violent and gory, and the plot was not good.
Now I watched the movie before that one with the
Run, hide, fight.
No, I want to watch that one. That one looks really good.
It's better than Terror on the Prairie. On the Prairie, it's still not great.
The one with the crackheads in the house, and she gets locked in a
My mom watched that one. I've not watched it.
I
She
enjoyed
said that was the best one.
It was really good. It needed better act. They didn't have like any. It was
yeah.
B-list acting.
Yeah.
But like the story was good.
My
It
mom
was
said
good.
that one was better than the other two, which we watched together. I didn't watch that one.
I do want to watch the school shooting one. The run.
It's
hide, fight, or
okay.
whatever.
We didn't like the ending. You probably would because that's how you are, but
Clever then. It was clever.
it wasn't clever.
Okay.
It's kind of brutal and unnecessary. But yeah, anyway, they're making all kinds of stuff over there.
I just watched a movie actually, and I told them to watch it, and they were.
I finished it.
Did you finish it?
Finished
Did it
it.
fix it?
I was super upset that what's the movie called?
Don't worry, darling.
Don't Worry, Darling.
It's on
So-
HBO.
So it took the so the entire movie.
I've heard stuff about it.
The entire
Yeah, I didn't know
movie-
all the drama behind it.
Yeah.
I just like that actress, and then I'd seen some commercials of
Is
her
that
cooking. I
Olivia?
thought it was a cooking
I'm
thing.
listening, Kyle.
Olivia.
I'm listening.
Go ahead.
Behind it.
Big drama.
Why?
Big dumb drama.
Big dumb drama. Yeah, I can tell you afterwards.
Well, I waited the entire movie for the movie to get started. Like the whole time I'm waiting, I'm like, I'm ready. Seth does not make bad movie decisions.
Oh, Seth is questionable about a lot of stuff.
I said, Kyle will love the ending and what it could mean. That's
Absolutely.
Yes.
By the end, I'm like, the movie is starting. We're here. This is where we're at. And guess what? It ended. I was ready right then, dude. Don't watch that movie, but it was good.
I will be the first to admit that I have stranger tastes in movies. That I have I don't know.
You like dark weird things.
I like dark weird things and like unexpected things. I do.
Yeah.
I do. I admit that.
And I do too, to a point, but like I don't like bad endings. I don't like.
But anyway, I don't figure any of y'all will ever watch this. Don't worry, darling. But it's just this woman is in this like 1950s suburbia, living a perfect life, and her husband he has to go off and work every day and stuff. Yeah, it's got Harry Styles, and then the girl from Black Widow movie, the sister. No, the sister.
It sounds like you're talking about WandaVision. Is that what you're talking about?
Not too different,
Yeah.
actually. And
Olivia
but like,
Wilde directed it.
yeah, and acted.
Enacted
I
it.
could
Yeah, yeah.
see why there's.
Who's she?
But like the whole thing, like one of the women in it starts like freaking out and like having mental breakdowns, and then the main character, this girl that you're following the whole time, starts having these mental breakdowns as well. And then at the end, you find out like that. You want me to spoil it or not? It's a cool movie. Okay. It turns out that her husband like drugged her and put her in the most impressive virtual reality world ever. Like, and she's stuck in it. She can't. Like, he is rag dripping water into her mouth to keep her alive. Him going to his job for 8 hours a day is so he can actually go out into the real world and work to pay off this virtual reality world that he gets to live in with his wife for the other 16 hours a day.
And also change her diaper.
Yes, and take care of his wife, keep her alive, while she gets to stay in this virtual. But
So she's like in the Matrix, and he's
yes, and she doesn't know it, and she starts. Her mental breakdowns are her like figuring it out and stuff, and it is.
Does she ever get out?
Yeah, at the end. Yeah,
At the end. At the very end.
it's really crazy.
Like he's nearly broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, paying for this.
They
thing.
call it like he's I do not know what incel means.
No, I do.
Involuntary celibate.
Okay.
It's a derogatory term used for guys that
Neckbeards.
Well, he's that, but he's also married to this woman.
Not really. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he was already married to her, and then like they're kind of fighting, and he finds this. They wanted to. I think they actually wanted to be like the Alex. Big angry red guy who screams a lot about aliens and stuff.
Alex Jones.
Jones, yeah. So the yeah. So like he finds a group. He finds a group. Everything the dude says is right, guys. Daily Wire, get a hold of us.
I think even they've distanced
They'll just
themselves
sue us
from
for
it after
$10 billion.
Alex Jones is a special kind of
He made
special.
some mistakes.
Yeah.
He was right about stuff.
He was right about it. The frogs were gay. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what that is. I just know that's a meme. But no, like the guy who is Chris Pine is kind of the Alex Jones character, and he has created this whole virtual reality, and the whole thing is like incel dudes I think they can just kidnap if they want women.
choose their own
They
wife.
can choose their wife. And then they program these women into thinking this guy just happened to already be married to her, but like they kidnap a woman if they want to and program her in, and then they live this perfect world together. Yeah, wow. It's
Spectacular.
I enjoyed
I don't know
it,
why. I feel like that's right up.
but it's the
Olivia
most
Wilde's
impressive
alley.
virtual reality that I've ever seen, and that's why
You know, I
really
think
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if she's somebody I just looked up the other day because I didn't know who she was. Was she in like a series with Ben Affleck?
She was in House, wasn't
Yeah,
she?
she was house.
Yeah.
She also.
Yeah, she was in House.
Did she act?
She was one of the interns.
That's Jennifer.
Is she Hispanic?
No.
Okay, I'm thinking of
She's
somebody else.
got beautiful eyes. Oh my gosh, she's got.
I'm
like,
thinking
the
of
most
somebody
beautiful
else.
Eyes ever.
That's Jennifer the blonde from.
Yeah, that's not who. No, it's
Yeah,
not who
she
I
is
was.
in it.
That's
She
not
is
who
in
I was
it.
thinking
That's
of.
Olivia Wilde.
Yeah.
That's not who I was.
She was
thinking.
in House.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in House.
I remember the blonde from not Enchanted. I have some of the DVDs over there. I don't remember Olivia Wilde being in that in House. I might not have watched the older.
She was
seasons.
in the older episodes. She was the one that was in love with House.
So was the blonde.
No, the blonde was the one in love with House.
Oh, was she? So this is later episodes.
She's a lesbian.
Then. This isn't early seasons then, right?
Yeah, she came in like season 3.
Okay,
Okay.
maybe I didn't watch all of House like I thought I did. I don't remember.
I've not seen a single episode of House.
House was a good show.
House is a great show.
But that
Until
was
the
an
very
interesting-
end. I didn't like the last
You don't like
season.
it?
Didn't like the last season.
Doctor shows. I'm not really into it.
I mean, this is more of a.
What I was picking up is that this movie is a shot at incels, is what I'm thinking. And like me, Tyrell, Ryan, we would be incels by today's standards.
Probably would, yeah.
We would.
I mean, mine's more voluntary, but you know.
Yeah, I know, but
They
that's
wouldn't
not
see
what
it
you
as
would be
that.
considered. Like some,
From
Yeah.
an outsider.
The
standpoint,
left,
they would-
especially, would consider you incels.
yes,
Yeah.
like
Especially since you're right leaning. Yeah.
Jordan Peterson put out that what is it, Dragons, Monsters, and Men, or whatever it's called. Have you seen anything about that?
I
haven't
saw,
watched it yet.
I saw the name. I haven't seen it.
By the
Anyway,
way, I appreciate what he's doing. He's,
yeah, he's really cool. But he's like, it put out these things like geared towards like men and like trying to get men to
Masculinity.
be men,
Yeah.
and masculinity and all that. And like, I heard a report or some article or something from some female journalist talking about how he's like targeting incels. to
Yeah,
be-
yeah.
I've heard like from the left.
Wilde said that the guy in charge of this was based off Jordan Peterson.
It may have been her that wrote the thing I'm talking about.
Yeah, I've heard.
There you
like,
go, Seth, and you liked this movie.
I didn't know the drama beforehand.
So that's the drama you were talking about?
No. Some of the other drama is like she had hired Shia LaBeouf for it.
was going to be Harry
And then- Styles. and then, like-
sleeping with Harry Styles.
What's wrong with Shia LaBeouf?
Well, hold on. What she did was she said that she fired
And he
him.
said, "I quit." What are you talking about? And
Yeah, she
showed
said
emails.
what she did is she said I fired him because my lead actress said that she wasn't comfortable around him.
Mm-hmm.
Then he came back politely and said,
we couldn't find time to practice together, and showed texts of them talking to each other.
Yeah.
So Olivia
And she
Wilde's a
was
psycho.
"Yeah, absolutely,
Looks like a psycho.
She does. That's immediately what I thought when he showed me that picture.
yeah." She
I like
and
her,
she
though.
was
Beautiful eyes with the crazy eyes. What are you talking about?
I like her though. She's a great actress.
Hey, what about Shia LaBeouf? How do y'all feel about him?
He's in jail, I think.
nuts. He's nuts.
For
He's nuts.
being.
I don't like
I
it.
don't think he's a bad actor. I just watched Holes the other day and was riveted.
Okay, that's like the only good movie he's ever had.
Oh, wait a minute. The
Eagle
Even
Eye?
Stevens movie.
Eagle Eye?
Is that the one where he's looking out
Never
the window?
seen it. Come
No,
on, he's a
Eagle
kid.
Eye is where the
horror
Eagle Eye.
movie?
Eagle Eye is where the AI.
yeah. That was
AI
good.
takes over. It's a great movie.
Or that the horror
What
film?
about Transformers.
Absolutely. 10 out of 10.
Suburbia or not
You know
Suburbia.
what I'm talking about? Where
The
he
dude-
sees his neighbor killing the
Yeah.
women? Yeah.
I don't know if
The
it's
dude doesn't
not
miss. I think he's a
Suburbia.
great actor.
I know the
He's
song
also-
that's
Yeah.
named.
I can't think of it.
Hey, you also need to go look him up.
Fury.
Oh wow!
Oh, I forgot he was in there.
He was in that actually.
That's a
I haven't seen that, but I've heard it's
That
good.
is a good one.
What
Yeah.
you need to
That's
go,
the best
what you need to
movie.
go
That is a
watch,
good one, yeah.
what you need to go watch is him do the Five Fingers of Death on Sway freestyle rap, like 5 minutes of him freestyle
okay.
rapping. No, I'm dead serious. He's super good.
What about the Peanut Butter Falcon? Have you guys seen that?
I've heard that's actually his best movie. Actually,
That was
I've never
awesome.
seen it, but I've heard that's highly.
was an awesome movie.
Disturbia.
Yeah. Yeah, Peanut Butter Falcon, those top.
If Shia LaBeouf put out a rap album, I would buy it. Dead serious. I'd be the first one in line. No, he's really good.
Have y'all seen the movie? This is one that Hans loves giving me problems with. Gone Girl. Yeah,
You like that?
I love that
I
movie.
almost
Dude,
referenced
yeah,
that earlier.
I love that book. That's just good writing.
Yeah.
It's only like 2 hours long, isn't it?
The movie or the book? Yeah, it's not very long.
I bought the book. I haven't read it or watched it.
I love.
Everybody
it.
tells me it's good.
That's just a clever movie.
Did you like Nightcrawler?
I need to see. I need to see Nightcrawler.
Because those are the two Hans always says. Like, are the
I
worst
didn't like
movies of all
Nightcrawler
time.
near as much as I liked Gone Girl, but yeah. Tyrell's dead. Tyrell
Tyrell is losing it, which we haven't heard from Tyrell in a few minutes.
No, I can look past a lot of sins in a movie for just like one cool thing. And Nightcrawler's whole thing is like he does all this crazy stuff, and at the end he sends off this other guy to film the villain, and he knows he's gonna get killed. He knows he's gonna get killed, and he sends him off so that he can video his buddy dying. And then he gets a whole nother crew, and he says, I'm going to put you in bad situations, and you're going to wonder why I'm doing this, but just know that nothing I ask you to do, I wouldn't do myself. And that's absolutely true. If he wanted to get the story, he'd put himself in that same danger. He's just smart enough to maneuver other people, and that's awesome. I love it.
Sounds like he's a coward.
I want to see it now.
He would rather other people get killed than him not.
I think
to
you're using this term
think he's
coward
manipulative.
quite liberal.
Yeah, you're sounding like a liberal.
How dare you sound like that?
No, I mean, coward is AJ's word of the day.
I have said coward.
Yeah, he thinks Draxus is a coward.
He is.
He thinks that the Vathries are cowards.
No. I think
They're running scared.
I think in this sense,
I hope
we're
Dustin's
confusing-
coming. I haven't
He
knocked.
texted me and said he wasn't going to make it for this.
Yeah, I think the one thing about this whole thing with Nightcrawler, it's not that he's being a coward. I think he's he's playing a manipulation game.
ambitious.
He's manipulative.
Yeah.
I mean, he's playing that pretty well.
Did you watch Nightcrawler?
No, I've heard Hans talk about it.
Hates me talking about Gone Girl and Nightcrawler.
Dude, Gone Girl is
he
so
doesn't
good.
like Gone Girl
We
because
talk about polar opposite people, Seth and Hans.
and I love Hans to
Polar
death.
Really?
opposites. Yes.
Not polar because
Yeah.
we're both
I would say they're politically the same.
very
Oh yeah.
politically.
They're on
I
the
would say
political spectrum. They're on the same. They're on the same.
No,
side.
I'm just as far as taste.
Yeah.
Taste in things.
Yeah.
Food, movies, shows, any music.
So like, I will say
anything.
like Hans loves Hallmark movies.
Probably.
No, he likes like. I mean, like he was a huge fan of the new Batman. He liked it, which you did
was.
too. But I don't know, just stuff like he doesn't like deep stuff. Like he likes
See,
John Wick. Like somebody, the good guy
I
goes in
enjoy
and
John
shoots
Wick.
everybody.
I enjoy
you had
John
the
Wick.
whole-
Yeah, how can you not like John Wick?
John Wick's
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Watched it.
It's not the deepest movie on earth,
watched it.
but
he doesn't like stuff with like endings. Like
See, I like thinking and stuff.
you're more of an
Watch
artist.
Inception like 3 times at your house.
Maybe I love Inception.
That's a great movie. No, that is that. But I feel like that.
I think it's really worth it. It doesn't
ends how
stimulate
should.
the mind.
That ends how it should. You know what's a great movie? Walter Mitty.
There's this Dead by Daylight creator that is pretty new. I'm telling y'all, he's on our level and he's making so many videos and stuff. Like we're as good as him. But anyway, he just had he got 1,000 followers on YouTube or something, and he's like, I'm gonna do a question and answer, and he's talking about someone asked him what's your favorite movie of all time or something, and while I'm listening, he's just babbling on about some stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what my favorite movie is. And I'm like, I wonder if I know it. Like, AJ, he would say Walter Mitty. And I swear to you, this dude says, you know that Ben Stiller movie, Walter Mitty? That's a great movie. It's like, that's my favorite movie of all
AJ
time.
cannot get enough of Ben Stiller.
I don't know that I would tell you. I might say that's my favorite movie because I feel like that kind of breaks through the. Like, there's some that I've watched a million times. They're like some of my all-time favorites. But Walter Mitty is just like.
I feel like this is a pattern though. I mean, Walter Mitty breaks out of his ordinary life and finds something extraordinary.
And the visuals and the music, everything about it is so good. And it's just got such
The
a
way the
clever
words
little.
are on the wall.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
I guess I'm just not a Ben Stiller fan.
I don't know that I'm a Ben Stiller fan.
Yeah, I would not say that. If,
I like Ben Stiller. I do.
yeah, your wife hates him. Yeah.
We've talked about this before. We've had this exact conversation.
I have an interesting tidbit for something. We have been blaming Anthony this whole time for choosing the double damage for crits. Tyrell is the first one who did it.
Was I?
Yep, you crit on a firebolt in episode 1, and you was like, "I'll just double the damage."
But
And then the very next one, yes, the
And
very
you
next
said we're
one,
gonna
and I
make
said,
this decision
yes,
now.
I said this is the decision right here. But yeah, he set the precedent. Pretty interesting.
You buttholes!
and Anthony is vindicated.
ladies and
Every
gentlemen,
last one of you are buttholes. Maybe not you, because you don't tease me.
I just got here. I've only been here a year.
About it.
I've only been here a year.
Yeah, you have the least amount of seniority, and you still tease me about it.
New
you
guy.
butthole.
Yeah, you're a butthole.
ladies and gentlemen, DF Shadow has entered the building.
Oh, Big Daddy D.
You got Wi-Fi yet, bro?
Yeah, just got it this week. I was just busy last night.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you guys Monday.
Oh, and Big Daddy C.
Okay, good.
Here we go.
You're gonna be the
Are
killer.
we the full party now?
We are the
We're the full party.
Okay.
My
well,
my brothers
do we
and
need to get
sisters.
started?
I mean, at this point, it's just going to be one large conversation because we haven't seen each other in a month.
Ah,
so.
dude, time to shit on some kids.
Let's put this show on the road.
That was last time, Anthony.
Yeah.
that went way over his head.
I listened. I remember now.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, let's get it rolling and get started on the next episode.
Commoners of D&D.
Yeah, I'm a
Or
commoner.
twitch.tv/Commoners of D&D.
Apparently, we're reaching out to Daily Wire. You know,
Commoners official, Mr. Shapiro, let us know.
We need to email him. That'd be the funniest thing.
Tiger Skull RPG. Commoners 30% off.
I think I'll need to have a sit down with Shapiro myself before I agree to being nice to him.